hint on how to preserve fresh herbs using the Thermochef, if you'd like. Hi, and welcome to Cheekyricho's handy hint to save and preserve parsley. We will be doing this in the Thermochef. It's quick, it's easy, you've got parsley on hand all of the time, and you are more likely to get better usage from your herb garden because they benefit from being trimmed regularly. The details will be in the recipe box below, so let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to thoroughly wash our parsley. Now we remove the big woody stems from the parsley. There's still plenty of flavour of those, but they're just a little tough for preserving for later use. So we'll use those in a soup or a stock. So just put these to one side. Now the rest of the parsley, just pick through it and make sure there are no bugs or other critters in there. You don't want to be making safari parsley. And into the Thermochef jug. And we're going to chop these until they are coarsely chopped. You can chop them as fine as you like, but coarse works well for us. So speed 6 for 6 seconds. And this is what you should have. It's still got visible leaves. It's still got little bits of stem there. It smells very much like parsley, of course. And that's what you have. So we're going to tip that into a container that's capable of being frozen and pop it into the freezer. Okay, just tip it out, spread it all around. We're going to freeze this, just pop the whole thing into a plastic bag and freeze it. And once it's frozen, we're going to separate it loosely and place it into a Ziploc bag. There it is, just loosely laid in there. Don't firmly pack it at all because we want it to freeze just like that. Into a plastic bag, into the freezer to freeze solid, and then we're going to fluff it all up with our fingers and put it into a Ziploc bag. The advantage of preparing a parsley like this is if you have an abundance of it, you're able to keep fresh parsley on hand all year round, albeit frozen. You also, if you freeze them in ice block containers, you also have moisture in it, which could dilute. If you wanted to put this into mashed potato, for instance, you would have to thaw it first. You would lose all the nutrients that would be leached away in the water, and if you don't do that, it's going to make your potatoes quite soggy. So this way you just take a pinch out to put into your cheese scones, sprinkle on your salad or in your pizzas, whatever you want parsley for, you have it all year round. Okay, our chopped up parsley has frozen solid and it's quite separate. See, it's just like grass clippings or mulch or something. So we're just going to put it into our Ziploc bag. Because I used a silicone tray, I can actually use that like a funnel. So into our Ziploc bag. Okay, you have a bag full of very loose, very frozen parsley that you just take a pinch out when you need it. Just pop it straight back into the freezer now. It has to be stored in the freezer. It can't be stored in the fridge because it will just go really soggy. So just leave the air that's in that. You could write on the outside of the bag the date and what herbs are in here, but this method works for all herbs. So into the freezer we go. I hope you enjoyed this little cooking hint on how to preserve fresh herbs using the Thermochef. If you'd like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, please check out my Cheekyricho channel. And don't forget to please subscribe, leave a comment, a recipe request, or even just a suggestion. Do come back and visit us again soon. We have so much more to show you. And thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day.